Alright, so this gun came, and I already know what it is. Person said it was Boneyard. They said it wouldn't work with an 8.4 volt NIMH battery. And basically they said they took it apart and everything, and it still wouldn't work with that same battery. They said, I'm guessing they don't have any other batteries. I can show the description too from eBay. I just gotta find it again. But I guess they don't have any stronger batteries. So as soon as we get this gun out the box, that's the first thing we're gonna do. And I paid $94 for this gun, and it's I believe it's an Echo 1 maybe? I forgot. I ordered this a minute ago. It just said it was shipping label was created not too long ago. It was sent up to Walgreens and stuff like that. Alright, I just want to try to salvage this box for when I try to sell it again, but it's kind of hard, so oh well. So this is the magazine. It looks a little, wait, what type of magazine is this? It says Bravo on it, but is this a flash mag? I don't know how to wind this. I've never seen a mag like this. Alright, so I don't know if I'm on a streak of getting guns that's plastic gearboxes, but I definitely feel like I am. So when I first picked this gun out the box, I was like, it's pretty heavy. It's pretty heavy only right here. This looks the same as the other gun. I still have it too. And in here, it looks exactly the same as the other gun. But these are two different brands though. Can definitely tell that it's plastic. I hope it's not, but I hope I'm wrong. But I know that hop-up is two different pieces. Once again, I didn't know Echo 1 did guns like that back then. It's crazy. And here's the shotgun. This was included. Looks pretty old. I never even had a shotgun, airsoft shotgun before. It's hard to charge. We'll figure that out later. They got one shell in there. Yeah, we'll just put that over there. Alright, so battery is plugged up. You're getting nothing. I tried it off camera real quick before I turned the camera on. I did hear something in the motor. So maybe the motor's locked up or something else is worse happened. I'm gonna take this off. Actually, I'm gonna check this fuse. Ooh, wait. Was this kind of hot? This might have been kind of hot. I don't know. Let me try to open this up real quick. Yeah, so the fuse is blown, of course. I don't know why. I might be able to just connect these two together, and that might work. I never tried it that way before, but we'll see. I just gotta open this up real quick. Okay, so I take back what I said. I was jumping the gun a little bit, but I was still halfway right. This is the two-part hop-up I was talking about. I don't like those. That probably was a meta back then, back in like 2015 and such. But it does have a metal gearbox, so I'm really thankful for that. However, got these weird pieces on it I don't really like. It's like this type of stuff. I don't know if I got the right angle. Hold on. Yeah, like this type of stuff. There was one right here. I can't really get to it. I don't like that. But now that I know it has a metal gearbox, I have more higher hopes now. I didn't think this brand would be like the Black Ops M4 I still have in my room. That would be ridiculous. So I'm gonna open this up real quick. All right, so it's definitely Echo 1. Motor seems okay. It looks clean in there too. Can't really tell how the gears is looking because maybe there's a seized gearbox. Who knows? So first what I'm gonna try, I did connect those things back together in a weird way, which I'm gonna try with this same battery with the motor out. I'm just gonna press the trigger. All right, so I'm gonna prop the phone up like this. Basically what I'm doing is testing the motor outside the gearbox. And when you do this, make sure the wires are all the way on, you wouldn't create like no arcing or whatever, sparks and all that. Now the only thing I really don't know is how, if that's gonna work, how that is, how I redid it. But oh yeah, see, I was trying to shoot the gun, and this was right there where the spring is at. This is that other piece I was talking about. It's weird. That was broken. So I don't know. I'm trying to make sure nothing's hot first, but you never know. See, it works. Anything hot? Not at all. So we're gonna do the same test I just did, but with the motor inside the gearbox. Well, inside the motor grip and engaging in the gearbox. Okay, so it's too loose because you can hear it spinning in there. So put that on safe. Let's see if we tighten this up anymore. You can't, so make sure you got a box of tools. So I'm trying to figure out what tool that needs in there. Well, not which tool, but which one of these it will need, and yeah. All right, so I think I figured it out. There is no thread in there, like, you know, screw thingy to adjust. So that's really not good at all. So I don't know what the person did with it for it to not work. Oh, now it's not working again. So that's kind of, why is it not focusing? That's kind of weird. So before I even get back to that, I want to take this stuff off and switch it to Dean's. I should have some extra wire, some positive wire to do that, but I just do that off camera. I've done many videos showing how to do that. Go watch them if you need to know how. So I'm finna just mess with this shotgun real quick. Alright, so it took me a minute to get the shell out. I had to use a flathead, but I already was seeing if it could fire, and it does. It was just stuck in here at first, and it does fire, and it does slam fire as well too. So I got a BB loaded in. You just do it like that. That's so cool. Alright, I can just rest that in there. Okay, we got nothing. I'm gonna try it again. Alright, so I loaded this up with like a whole bunch of BBs. It wouldn't stop letting me. I didn't load it over 10 BBs in this. I'm really not familiar with shotguns, but there's nothing in the barrel, so you can't, trigger can't go off or nothing like that. But I did not know this had 3 holes. I thought this was like a single shotgun thingy. But I'm gonna just put it back in there and just try again. Like how that worked. Let's see what happens now. Still nothing. I'm gonna just keep trying off camera real quick just to see. I tried one off camera. It's starting to work now. It's not really focusing. I'm gonna just read it if it's not showing up on camera right. Alright, so 3 shots. And this thing 720. First shot was 725. I did it off camera. This one is saying 752.9. This is probably only saying it because 3 shots are going through at once. But I don't know what my camera is like this, but I'm gonna keep trying it off camera to see if they give me like a normal reading. Alright, as soon as I turn the camera off or just pause the video, I was seeing 276.2 and 277.8. So that's pretty good for this shotgun. I'm gonna try to get a video testing outside, of course. You can see how the range does, but now I want to get back to that Echo 1 Stag-15 Airsoft gun. Alright, so the battery works with it. Now I just need to figure out how I can adjust that height on the motor since there's no screw in there. I really don't know. I don't have an idea yet. Once I figure out when I don't know what I'll do. I'll just probably show it. I'll just talk about what I did. But until now, that's gonna be it. Alright, so everything's been going pretty well with the gun. I was just making sure the FPS was right. So what I did to test on the chronograph, I stuck this in the hole is where there's supposed to be a screw at, and made sure that it was aligned as high as possible. And the FPS seems pretty good. So you see his 360s, pretty consistent. I had to like tune the hop up at first because originally I was like getting kind of worried. The FPS was like 130s and it'd be like 350. It was just all over the place. It was because it was fully hopped, and that's pretty much what did it. But now that I unhopped it, and it's normal FPS, and that it's, you know, it's feeding properly too. So I just really got to figure out what I'm going to do to get that motor alignment. That's pretty much the only problem with this gun. Everything else is pretty good. Even the shotgun, I found out what it was. So this shotgun right here, I'll be keeping this, by the way, too. This is the Double Eagle M65B, I think. I might be wrong, I'll correct if I need to. However, it does only come with one shell stock, and I found what the shells are. They're made by the same brand, basically. You could get like 6 for like $20. So I'll definitely be getting that for this. And I learned that you can hold 30 BBs in one shell, which is pretty cool. I didn't know they could be that high capacity for a shotgun. So if I could get them individually, I don't really need 6 more. But if I have to get that, I will. I'll probably take this to the field. I think I want to repaint it all the way black, because you know, it's scratched up, and you know, it's a little bit of dust and crevices where I can't really clean out. So that's something I will definitely do with this gun. I'll be putting it on my other wall too, to start my other collection on my other wall. But that Echo 1 M4 rifle is pretty good shape. Has a few scratches on it. That's not really bad. I really can't get none of the scratches out, but fixing the motor height and all that I can do. I was thinking about taking the orange tip off. I don't think I should. I'm gonna resell it. Also the top sights I did put on my other gun just to see how it would look. And this is how it looks. I kind of like the way it looks, but I'm not gonna be keeping it on there. Plus I gotta clean it off too. For some reason, each gun I buy, they're always dusty, and I don't get why. They don't have to be so dusty the way they are. But I'll show how I fix the motor height in this gun, and yeah. Alright, so this is the chronograph readings. It does work, and I put like some electric tape in that area where the screw is supposed to be at. I'll show it once I take the gun apart, but there is a problem with it. Like every other shot, there's low FPS, as you can see. Like it's consistent too. It's consistently like every other shot and get really low. So I gotta figure out what that is. I'm looking some stuff up, but it could be air leak. I don't really know where. I don't know if it can show just showing the readings. 361, and the other one before that was 366. I think it's reading. I can't really tell. This gun is pretty long too. Oh wait. Okay, just by me saying that, I'm starting to get better readings. As you can see right there, 365, 365, 321, 365. Now I had that 261. So like there's a weird drop of FPS where it's like losing about 100 FPS. So when I take it apart, I'm gonna just re-lube everything. Shimming seemed alright. I don't really know what else I could do for it, but we'll figure it out because I didn't open it yet. Alright, so I got the gun open, and everything looks pretty nice in the gun, and it was quite easy to take apart. So I will be cleaning all these parts off individually. Once I test it, I'm gonna probably make that the second part of the video, me testing it. I did find another nozzle for it. This is the original one. The length on it was 21.1, and that's a 21.1 as well. I like shaved it down back then, but it still should be cool because I tested the air seal. It's a lot better. It was still okay with that. I changed the O-ring on the piston as well too, and lubed it up. It was just that was making a little lesser seal, but like this, it was a lot better than what it was before. So we'll see how the FPS is in the next part of the video. I think for right now. All right, so this is gonna be part 2. I'd have to put everything back together, but I basically just lube everything up. I didn't really see any shims on here, but nothing's like looking kind of. I didn't move those gears, but I was checking this one. This usually have shims on it, but it didn't. So I'm just put that right back in. I noticed a few things is missing, a few screws, like the hop up part. This piece of the hop up, it was missing one screw. That's okay, I guess. This spring is pretty long. That's definitely a 360 and 380 FPS spring. But I'm gonna just get it back together, test everything out. I put some electric tape in that area. I might add more if I need to, but you can't see through it now. And basically that just made the motor get pushed in the more deeper inside the gearbox than what it was before, because it was just spinning the motor grip. So I'm gonna get the gun back together now, and we're gonna see what the FPS is. I'm running the BBs in the flash mag, but I really like this magazine too. It's like a high cap magazine, if you don't know, and you just gotta wind it. You just gotta wind it like this. But it's empty. But after putting that different nozzle in there, it's feeding consistently. There's not like misfeeding. So like one be like 360, then 120. No, it's working perfectly fine now. So that was like a little fix to it, quick fix, by the way. When I was in there, all I did was just relube everything. Shimming is great. Now I don't think this is gonna be a part 2. It's probably gonna be the same part, same video, all that, because it wasn't really much to do with this gun. Like the first episode with the other gun, it was a lot, kinda. I had to change gearbox, reshim, relube, and solder the stuff. But with this one, that was a little bit of work. It wasn't hard. And the electric tape on the motor thing was a quick fix. I really don't know if I'll be able to find the same screw for that, so I'll definitely probably just have to get a different motor grip, but I'm not gonna do that. Once I sell it, I'll just let them know about that little stuff, but it's working fine. So I haven't heard no weird sounds from the gearbox coming from the motor, so I don't know. But that's gonna be it of this. Now I'll just review the gun and make some videos with it before it's sold. And yeah.